Well, look at that. The globalists have decided to ban President Trump from running. The Colorado Supreme Court yesterday banned him from running in Colorado. A seven judge bench, all Democrats, all appointed by Democrats, and therefore just stooges, used an archaic law from the Civil War that tried to ban Confederates to ban President Trump. Only was used twice in about 150 years, but they decided to use it again to initiate their tyranny and to basically stop the main opposition. So out of a country of 330 million people, the only person who's not allowed to run is President Trump, which is, they laugh at Putin and they laugh at all his stupidities, but they are 20 times worse because he does not ban his opposition. Well, he did last time, but this time he hasn't. And this is where we are. So let's see what others have to say about it.
Removing Trump from the ballot is the only way these people could win, which it's no surprise they've all made the move to try and win the nomination because they all expect, at least everyone except for Vivek, they expect Trump to be removed.
This would be a great opportunity for them to prove everybody wrong and recognize the moment that we're living in, and for them to say, this is much bigger than my political campaign. This is much bigger than the Republican nomination. Vivek led it off perfectly. If they all rally around right now, rally around Donald Trump and say, hey, this is actually about preserving our democratic republic, that's what I think it's going to take for us to actually win. Because if we're divided, I mean, I fought a really hard Republican primary last year and unfortunately came up short because the Democrats don't play that game. If we fall for this time and we are not unified, we're not just going to lose the presidency. I'm afraid we'd lose the entire country. So I hope everyone recognizes what time it is right now and gets really serious.
They don't.
It's the
try to be optimistic.
And then, this pure tyranny, straight out the books of any dictator ever, banning your opposition from running. How is this not uproar? How is there not riots in America over this? It's beyond belief. And poor President Trump, again, having to suffer this. And let's see what he says over here.
It's no wonder crooked Joe Biden and the far-left lunatics are desperate to stop us by any means necessary. They are willing to violate the U.S. Constitution at levels never seen before in order to win this election. Joe Biden is a threat to democracy. It's a threat. They're weaponizing law enforcement for high-level election interference because we're beating them so badly in the polls.
Obviously, as we said, they had the judicial tyranny. Now we've done the banning. And then that's the reason why they had the whole Republican nomination rubbish. Because why would you even continue this junk and the televised interview with DeSantis and Vivek and all this, if everyone knows Trump is going to be the candidate? Well, it's not so obvious now, is it? That is, I have to say, Vivek, with the most morals out there, by the way, releasing this just now.
People select our leadership, not the unelected elite class in the back of palace halls. That's old world Europe, not the United States. That's why I'm making a pledge today that I will withdraw. I pledge to withdraw from the Colorado GOP primary ballot unless and until Trump's name is restored. And I demand that Ron DeSantis and Chris Christie and Nikki Haley do the same thing, or else these Republicans are simply complicit in this unconstitutional attack on the way we conduct our constitutional republic.
And so the question is, do the Democrats now want to go to the final stage, which is what they had to do in 2020, which is ballot harvesting and postal ballots? I think no. And so that's what they're doing this for. They've gone through judicial tyranny, trying to block the opposition candidate. If all that doesn't fail, they have to go through ballot harvesting, and that requires a lot of money. It took $500 million from Zuckerberg and more from Bezos in order to do it last time. So it's very expensive. This is basically costless, and so that's why they're doing it. So we're seeing them ramp it up, because with Biden with a 33% approval rating, which is the lowest ever, that's much lower than Trump's 42%. That was his low. They're in trouble. Why they're not switching candidates? That's a really good question, because Michelle Obama would win in 5 seconds. I don't know. But they are sticking with him, it seems. And so therefore they have to apply the pressure and get Trump out of the race.
When, without legislation, come August or July of 2024, I don't know, insert state Arizona, just says, look, we've gone over it. We think Colorado was right. Secretary of State just says, we will not be including Donald Trump on the ballot for the general election. Based on what we've seen across this country, the rulings are clear, blah, blah, blah. Sue us. And then they print the ballots without Trump.
Yeah, every single activist, justice right now at the state level, every single activist judge, they're licking their chops right now. They want to be the next ones to do this. And this is just blazing the path for it.
Arizona loves